record and playing some pretty stiff competition in those 6 games, Les.
Yeah, I would, looking back at it, Mikey, probably 6 of our toughest 10 games of the year, I would say, on the schedule. And but, all that stuff's out of the system. We got 2A teams the rest of the year, tonight and Thursday night with Henryville, and then we go into sectional next week, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But, just a good chance. Hopefully the girls are ready to compete and build off of that effort that they had Saturday night with Silver Creek after being down 16 and coming back, taking a 2-point lead and eventually losing. I know Coach Drury probably went back and looked at that, probably some things that she wanted to clean up and take away, and might have been a different ball game.
Yeah, and the final score is not evident of how close it was there in the fourth quarter. I mean, we had to foul late, and they knocked down free throws. But me and you talking, going into that January stretch, we was hoping at worst to go 2-4, and we ended up going 0-6. But you look at that stretch, you play a top-ranked 3A Corden team, a Scottsburg team that's possibly ranked and playing very, very well right now. Play a Columbus East 4A school who was, bigger and stronger than us. So we played, Silver Creek, who got hot here late, so we played some top-notch teams. So I really think tonight, this week is crucial. Get back to our level, get some things figured out, and get ready to go into postseason.
Yep, 100%, Mike. You couldn't have said it better. And, I know Coach is excited about getting these 2 games going. Obviously, Thursday night, senior night. Hopefully, come in and compete here. I think it's 2 winnable ball games for us. Obviously, we're going to have to play well, especially tonight against this Paoli team. And Thursday night, is a game against Henryville that I was talking to Coach Drury today, and I think Charlestown only beat Henryville by 8 points or something like that. So, neither game is just walk in here and get a W, so we're going to have to play, but hopefully it's 2 winnable games for us.
Yeah, and I think tonight's game means a lot more to us than Thursday night for the simple fact of, we drew Providence in the postseason, and they play a similar defense to what Providence is going to play against us. So it kind of gives us a little bit of an advantage to see that a little bit early, getting ready to go into that we'll play a week from tonight.
Well, we got about 17 seconds, Mikey, so when we get the national anthem and the starting lineup, so we'll take this opportunity to step away, hear word from our sponsors, be back to you in just a moment to give you those lineups. But you're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on Wslm out of Salem, Indiana.
The Shack is back. That's right. The Shackaroni Pizza is back at Papa John's in Salem. Not only will you be getting an extra-large pizza designed by Shack, but you'll be helping others. Feed a Shack-sized family with the Shackaroni. Get 8 foldable Shack-sized slices loaded with extra cheese and extra pepperoni on each extra-large slice for $13.99. For each Shackaroni sold between October 17th and December 24th, 2022, Papa John's will donate $1 to the Canadian Food Rescue Program's Second Harvest. Every dollar will supply 2 or more meals to people in need. Call 812-883-3369 today to place your delivery or carry-out order. Or use the Papa John's app to start earning Papa Rewards. Better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mikie D sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This has been the Eastern Musketeers pregame show, brought to you by these sponsors. The wait is over. It's time for the tip-off on WSLM 1220 AM. This is Eastern Musketeers basketball, presented by these sponsors.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as we're about set for the starting lineup. Just real quick about postseason while Wes is getting the lineup set up. The girls drew Providence in the first game of the sectional. They'll play Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, I believe. That'll be the only contest on Tuesday night. Fortunate enough to win, they'll advance to Friday night 6 o'clock game to play Brownstown. And hopefully we're playing at 7:30 on Saturday night, playing the winner off the bottom side of the bracket, which could be Austin, Southwestern, Henryville, or Clarksville.
That is correct, Mikey, and so we'll get these starting lineups to you. First for the Paoli Lady Rams, they'll go with a 5'8 senior, number 11, Jackie Cruz. Another 5'8 senior, number 12, Amelia Hess. A 5'8 sophomore, number 20, Jericho Hopper. A 5'9 junior, number 31, Carly Higgins. And a 6 foot senior in the middle, number 32, Riley Anderson. The Rams are coached by Donovan Cruz. For the Musketeers, they will go with a 5'9 senior, number 12, Ava Souter. A 5'6 junior, number 20, Kylie Batt. A 5'5 senior, number 22, Gracie Lewis. A 5'8 senior, number 24, Madeline Llewellyn. In the middle for the Musketeers, a 5'10 senior, number 40, Kaya McKinley. The Musketeers are coached by Miss Taylor Drury.
Well, Wes, I think it's important we get off to a quick start tonight. We played behind the 8 ball for about 6 straight games now. We've got to, we got to get after it. We got to start figuring some things out, and go with a different lineup tonight. A lineup that played well Saturday night. So we'll hopefully see how that carries over.
Yeah, it's exciting time here right now. Going in a week from sectional. Look forward to this week. You got senior night Thursday night. It's always a big night for us.
Going to be a long night this year.
Yeah, Taylor told me there's 12 seniors going to be introduced total on Thursday, so it'll be a long one here as we get ready to get set for this ball game here between Paoli and Eastern, and it looks like it's going to be Riley Anderson and Kaya McKinley to tip this thing off. Ball is up, and it's going to be controlled by the Paoli Rams as Jackie Cruz comes out of there with it. Cruz will get it off to now Hess, and Hess will now walk it across the timeline being guarded by Gracie Lewis. He'll slide it right, ball off to Cruz. Cruz looks inside, nothing there, not going to penetrate the middle. He drives, dumps it down to number 32, Anderson, up with a shot, no good. Rebounded up and in by number 31, Carly Higgins, with an offensive rebound putback. So Higgins will have a chance for a three-point play here. She gets a free throw here. Higgins toes the line. She eyes the free throw. It's on the way and no good. Another offensive rebound by Anderson as it's stripped away and Gracie Lewis comes up with it, gives it off to Ava Sider. Now the Musketeers with their first possession of the night. Here's Kylie Batt. Batt looks inside, goes to the high post to Kyle McKinley. Now McKinley will dribble it back out, gives it off to Madeline Llewellyn. Goes cross court to Kylie, now to Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it, cross court now to Madeline. Madeline gets the ball batted away, comes back up with it now. Holds on to it, and we'll give it off to Kylie Batt. Now Gracie Lewis. Lewis for 3. Got it.
Gracie pretty much said this is ugly offensive possession. Just give me the rock.
You took the words out of my mouth. Probably not the prettiest possession we've ever had. As Cruz has it for the Rams here. Looking, pictures dribble up. Now gives it out top to Hopper. Hopper goes left side to Higgins now. Higgins out top now to Hess. Hess now to Cruz out of top the key. She loses the handle. Is going to draw a foul on Ava Souter.
That's 2 on her. That's not what we needed. Coach Jury gonna leave her here.
Oh, here's Hopper with it. She'll give it back to Hess now. Hess now slides it right, gets it off now to Higgins. Higgins looks inside, nothing there, out top to Cruz. Cruz thought about a 3, now slides it left here to Hess. Hess dribbles it to the top of the key, gets it off now to Hopper. Hopper dumps it down low to Higgins. Higgins turns, goes up with it. No good with the shot. Fought for the rebound, back up and in by Anderson. That's 3 offensive rebounds on 2 possessions for Paoli. Score 4-3 now. Paoli on top. Cross court now to Gracie Lewis. Baseline to Kylie Bat. Bat with it now, being double teamed. Throws it away in the back corner. It's going to be a turnover by the Musketeers. Oh, no, they're going to say it was tipped, Mikey.
Well, fortunate there.
Here's a high post pass. Here's Ty McKinley. Dumps it to the wing to Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn back out top to Ava. Now down low to Kylie Bat. She's going to step on the sideline here. And they'll be turned over back to the Paoli Rams. Now Kaylee McKinley's going to check in and replace Ava Souter. Scores 4-3 now with 5:38 to go here in the first quarter. Ball comes into Cruz. Cruz gives it back to Hess as Hess walks it across the line. She'll slide it right now to Cruz. Cruz on the wing, drives it down to the baseline, now dumps it down to Anderson. Anderson off the glass, no good, gets another offensive rebound and puts it in. Somebody needs to tell them that we need to block out somebody down there.
Needs to block out 32.
That's going to put Anderson to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. Score still 4-3. Musketeers trailing by 1. Anderson's first free throw is up and no good. One more coming from Anderson. Try to push this out to a 2-point lead. He eyes the free throw. It's on the way and good. 5-3 now is your score. Ball comes into Kylie Bat. Bat with it now. Across the timeline now. Will a 1-3-1 for Paoli. Cross court here to Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it now. Back out top to Kaylee. Now to Kai McKinley. She'll drive in from the left side. Laid up off the glass and got it. Tie ball game of 5-all here with 5:07 to go in the first. Here's Cruz with it. Cruz out top now to Hopper. Now right side to Hess. Hess drives it down to the baseline. Back out top to Hopper. Hopper looks down low to Anderson. Anderson turns. Goes up for the shot. Got it. 7-5 now. Over to Kaylee McKinley. Kylie Bat down the middle. Now here's Kaylee McKinley. Thought about a 3. Picks up her dribble. She's going to get called for a travel.
I don't know that he knew what he was going to call.
I'm not sure why he called. He may be calling the guy on the other side that was 5 feet away from him didn't call it.
Right.
So Vernon comes in and replaces Amelia Hess for the Rams here. As Cruz dribbles it across. 7-5 still your score. 4:26 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Higgins with it. Drives it over the left side. Now Cruz. Cruz thought about a 3. Now drives it down the middle of the lane. Crosses over. Up off the glass. Got it again. So 5 fouls to none. And we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Cruz's free throw is up and good. It makes it 10-5, 4:16 to go here in the first. Still this 1-3-1. Here's Madeline on the left wing. Back out to Kylie Bat. Cross court. Back to it, Madeline. Madeline to the high post to Kai McKinley. She'll drive it down the middle of the lane. Now out to Kylie Bat. She'll let 3 go. Got it! 10-5. Got to have a stop down here, Mikey. We ain't be able to stop them.
Yeah, our defense is not very good. We're not matched up how I would like to see us matched up.
Here's Higgins with a 10-foot jumper, and she puts it in. And we're letting them get whatever they want down here. Absolutely letting them do whatever they want. 12-8 now. Here's Kai McKinley. She'll dribble it in. Pulls up, off the glass. No good. Going to go to the line to shoot 2. Real surprised Coach Drury ain't burned the timeout yet.
Well, as bad as it has been, I mean, we're still, in the ball game. I'd like to see change up on the matchups down here, but
Just McKinley at the line to shoot 2. 27 to go in the first. First one is up and good.
The other thing is we got to drive these gaps. We can't allow them just to stand out there and try to take away,
We're throwing these lollipop passes over top.
Got to drive the gaps, make them, commit to it.
Second one is missed by McKinley, so 12-9 is the score, 3:24 to go in the first. Cruz dribbles it across the timeline. He'll give it off now to Hess. Hess now hits Higgins, dumps it down low, up off the glass, and got it. That basket by Vernon. Like I said, whatever they want down here on the offensive end is what they're getting. Down low now to Kaya McKinley. She's going to be fouled again by number 20, Hopper, and go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Well, we may have to look about going zone because I don't think they're great shooters.
But we definitely ain't guarding nobody man-to-man.
No, this is not the intensity we had Saturday night in our man-to-man defense.
First one by McKinley is good. Makes it 14-10. She'll have one more coming to her. Emily eyes the throw. It's on the way, and it's also good. 14-11 now. 3:06 to go here in the first. Cruz gets the basketball for Paoli. Dribbles it across the timeline. Now left side now to Hess. Hess dribbles it back to the top of the key. Now gives it off to Cruz. Now back to Hess. Hess sets the offense up. Slides it to the left side. Gives it off to Vernon. Vernon now dribbles it back at top. Goes ball's tipped away by Kylie Batt, but Hess comes back up with it. Drives it down to the baseline. Picked off by Kaylee McKinley. Now the Musketeers with a chance to tie with a three-pointer. Here's Gracie Lewis. Down low now to Kaya McKinley. McKinley backs up off the glass. No good. As Higgins comes out of there with the rebound. Now Cruz. Out top to Hess. Hess with it now. Sets the offense up. Goes left side now to Vernon. Vernon back out top to Cruz. Cruz now. Drives it down the middle of the lane, step through, up off the glass, and we're going to be another foul on the Musketeers. That'll be a foul on Kaya McKinley. I believe that'll be her first, team's fifth, I think, Mikey, now. They had 5 up there earlier, and I guess they took the play. Cruz will have 2 shots coming to her here with 2:14 to go in the first. First one by Cruz is up, and she rolls it in. Anderson checks back in, and she'll replace Hopper. Here's Cruz's second one. He eyes it. It's on the way and good. 16-11 now. 2:14 to go in the first. That up ahead to Madeline. Ball's tipped away. Madeline comes back up with it, gets it off to Kylie Batt. Now here's Kaya McKinley down low to Kaya McKinley. She misses the layup, reverse layup. It comes off to Paoli. Now here's Higgins. Higgins with it now. Out to Hess. Hess. Nothing there. Now Higgins back out to Hess. Minute 46 to go here in the first. Get it off to Jackie Cruz. Cruz now. Being pretty deliberate with the offense right now, Mikey. Gets it off to Hess, right side to Higgins. She shot fakes, drives the baseline. Now back to the middle, nothing there. Gets it off to Anderson. Anderson looking, still looking for somebody to pass it to. Here's Cruz for a really long three, and she buries it. 19-11. Minute 15 to go here in the first. Short corner now to Kaya McKinley. Cross court to Gracie Lewis. Lewis will let 3 go again and got it.
We got to step it up down here on the defensive end.
19-14 now is your score. 1 minute to go in this first. Here's Vernon. Cruz to Hess. Hess thought about a 3 now. Drives it down the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Cruz. She's going to let 3 more go, and why not? It's off, and Kaylee McKinley comes out there with a rebound. Gets it off to Kylie Batt. Goes ahead to Gracie. Here's Kaylee. Inside to Kaya McKinley. She'll go to her left hand. Up with it. No good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. $39 seconds to go here in the first. 19-14 is your score. Kaya McKinley at the line to shoot 2 for the Musketeers. Eyes the first one. It's on the way and good. 4-point lead by the Lady Rams now. As McKinley eyes the second free throw. It's on the way and also good. Cuts the lead to 3, 19-16, 39 seconds here in this first quarter, Cruz walks it across the timeline, being guarded by Kylie Batt. Batt now pulls up on her. Cross court to Vernon. Back out top to Cruz. 20 seconds left. Cruz slides it left now to Hess. Back out top to Cruz. Now goes right side to Vernon. Vernon looks inside to Anderson. Anderson turns, goes up the left hand. No good. Offensive rebound by Higgins. Now we're going to have a ball stripped away by Madeline Llewellyn. We got 3 seconds. 2, 1. We're not going to get a shot off, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with a score 19-16. The Lady Rams on top of the Lady Musketeers. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. Be back to you in just a moment. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Sullivan Feed Mill is proud to support the radio broadcast of the Eastern Musketeers this season. And when you need feed or other supplies for your farm, stop in at Sullivan Feed Mill in downtown Pekin and see their selection today. From hay feeders to fence posts, wire and insulators, and lots more, even for those hard to buy for on your Christmas list. They've got burn apparel jackets, bibs, and lined hats. You'll find winter feed mixes for all animals to give them the nutrients during the winter, as well as creep feeders and creep gates to feed up your pastured calves through the winter. You'll also find fresh farm eggs at Sullivan's in Pekin. Stop in today in downtown Pekin and see Junior and Yvonne at Sullivan Feed Mill, or call 812-967-3472 and find them on Facebook.
All right, welcome back to Eastern High School here. Start of the second quarter. The Musketeers trailing the Lady Rams of Paoli 19-16 here. Not sure whose basketball will be. I think it's going to be Musketeer basketball to start this second quarter. On the floor for the Musketeers starting this quarter is Kaylee and Kaylee McKinley, Gracie Lewis, Madeline Llewellyn, and Kylie Batt.
I can tell you it's a lot of K's.
Yeah. For the Rams, it'll be Cruz, Hess, Hopper, Anderson, and Higgins. Here's the Musketeers now. Madeline Llewellyn. Now the baseline to Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it, back out top to Madeline. Now goes cross court to Kylie Batt. Now back to Madeline. Llewellyn now goes the baseline to Kaylee McKinley. Back out to Kylie Batt. Right side to Gracie. Short corner now to Kaya. Here's Madeline. Kaylee McKinley with it. Out top to Kylie Batt for a three and rattles it in and out. 7:30 to go. Now Paoli. Here's Cruz with it out top now. Goes right side now to Higgins. Higgins looks inside, nothing there. Baseline now to Cruz. Cruz, gotta watch her turning and stealing. Cruz on the right wing now, goes the baseline now to Hopper. Hopper down low now to Higgins. Higgins squares it up. She's going to be fouled by Gracie Lewis. So that'll send Higgins to the line to shoot 2 more free throws.
We've got to do a better job of getting there before they do.
Higgins eyes the first free throw. It's on the way and good. Have one more coming to her. Try to push this out to a 5-point lead for the Lady Rams. Second free throw is on the way and no good. Another offensive rebound by Hopper. Gets it off to Anderson. Out top to Cruz. Cruz will let 3 go. Got it. 23-16 now is your score. 2 more second chance points we're going to let them have. Here's Kaylee. Kylie Batt. Now off to Madeline. Back to Kylie Batt. Batt looking. Now to Madeline. Now to Gracie. Now to Kaya McKinley. Cross court to Madeline. Madeline will let a 3-pointer go. No good. Air ball and out of bounds will be over to Paoli. Anna Trueblood will check in now, replace Kaylee McKinley. Now the Rams as Cruz brings it across the half-court line. Right side now to Hess. Hess looks inside to Anderson. Go high post now to Higgins. Down low to Hopper. Hopper gets another shot. We're going to have another foul, and this one's going to be on Gracie Lewis too.
I give it to Madeline, and I just can't believe they're calling that.
Elizabeth Trueblood set to check in for the Musketeers. First one by Higgins is up and good. Now to an 8-point lead now, 24-16 with 6:17 to go here in the contest. Second one by Higgins is up and no good. And I don't understand why you can't see that. Somebody holding on to her. Here's Trueblood. To Kylie Bat. Bat with it now. Cross court now to Madeline. Court corner here to Anna Trueblood to Kylie Bat. Bat out to Madeline. Now the baseline to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood back to Madeline. Cross court now to Kylie Bat. Now to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood back to Bat. Bat out the top of the key. Now slides it left to Madeline. Now in the inside of the lane to Kaya. Back to Madeline. Left side to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood looking. Back out to Madeline. She goes off to Kylie Bat. Bat now tries to get the ball to Anna Trueblood, and it's picked off by Higgins. Higgins on a run out to the left-hand side, lays it up off the bat. We're going to have an offensive foul on Higgins. I can't believe they called that, to be honest with you, Mike.
I didn't see it, but I'm going to take it from what they've been calling on us.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, the Musketeers down 8, 5:30 to go here in this first half. Wslm with it. Here's Bat with it. She'll drive the middle of the lane. Goes outside now to Kai McKinley. Cross court to Madeline. Madeline down low to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood turns around, up with it, no good. Rebounded out of there by Hopper. Now left side to Cruz. She'll drive baseline, and we're going to have another foul on Kai McKinley. Kaylee McKinley will check in and replace Kaya. So Cruz will be at the line now to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Lady Rams. Try to push this out to a double-digit lead. Cruz eyes the first one. It's on the way and good. Ava Sider set to check back in for the Musketeers. She'll replace Kylie Bat.
Ava's got to be smart here.
Here's Cruz, eyeing the second one, and it's no good as Madeline Llewellyn comes out there with the rebound. 9-point lead by the Rams. 56 to go here in the first half. Turnover, Musketeers, as Ava tried to pass it in to Kaylee McKinley. Cruz comes up with it. Here's Hess. She'll let a long three go. No good. Ball's chased down by Ava Souter. Up ahead now to Madeline. Madeline looks. Back out to Ava. Ava, cross court to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood now dribble back out to the top of the key and give it off to Madeline Llewellyn. Now hands it off to Ava. Ava, left side, inside to Kaylee. She turns, goes up, back to Madeline. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound by Kaylee McKinley. Out to Elizabeth. Here's Trueblood's three. No good. As Hopper comes out of there with the rebound. 4:10 to go in the first half. Cruz with it. To Hopper. Back to Cruz. Now here we go to Hopper. Now to Anderson. Anderson turns. Back to Cruz. Dumps it down to Vernon. Vernon's going to be fouled by Ava Souter, and that'll be her third. So 3:43 to go here in the first half. Vernon with two shots coming. First one's on the way and good. 26-16. 19 fouls now on the Musketeers. Second one, good by Vernon. Here's Bat. Elizabeth. Timeout, Coach Drew, with 3:35 to go here in the first half. 27-16 is your score to be a 30-second timeout, Mikey.
Well, we're just getting outworked. You know, it's identical to the first half the other night. I mean, there's no energy. There's nothing. I mean, it looks like my team last night. And, you know, what I told my group, when you're the aggressor, you're going to get the call. And that's what it is. Paoli's come out being the aggressor tonight.
Yep.
And we've let them, and they're getting the calls. You know, some of them I don't agree with, but they're being aggressive, and they're going to get the call. You know, down here we've got to drive hit gaps. You know, they're doing exactly what we want them to do. We're settling for the outside shot.
Other than a couple threes, I think they've hit one or two. Everything's been going downhill to the basket, or around the basket. Calibat triggered in for the Musketeers. 3:35 to go here in the first half. As it comes in to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood goes back to Calibat. Bat drives it in. Now Elizabeth. Elizabeth back to Madeline. Ball stripped up. Now we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll be Paoli basketball.
That's just not being strong with the basketball.
Now Hess walking across. Right side now to Cruz. Cruz down low now here to Anderson. Up off the glass. No good. Ball is fought for. And it's going to be Eastern basketball.
Fortunate there.
Yeah. So 3:10. Musketeers with a chance to cut into this lead here.
Have we scored this quarter?
You have. It's not been much. Here's Kaylee McKinley off the glass and got it.
Good move right there by Kaylee. Took her time, good footwork.
That cuts the lead back down to double digits, 27-18. Haley on top with Kaylee McKinley at the line to try to complete this three-point play. Free throw is up and no good. Rebounded out there by Anderson and Paoli. So we're under 3 minutes to go. 9-point lead by the Rams as Cruz dribbles it across and gets it off to Hess. Hess dribbles it down to the baseline, gets it off to Vernon. She picks up her dribble, now out top now to Hopper. Hopper left side to Cruz. Cruz will let a three go. No good. Kylie Bat with a rebound. We'll get it off to Elizabeth Trueblood. Up ahead now to Madeline. Madeline thought about a three. Now goes back out to Elizabeth Trueblood. Now Kylie Bat. Bat drives the lane. Kicks it over to the left side. Here's Madeline Well, and she'll drive in from the left side. Go up the left hand. No good. Ball is fought for. Haley McKinley comes out of there with the basketball. Going to get a foul on Anna Trueblood here.
Did you see it?
No, I did not. So Paoli basketball with 2:17 to go. 27-18 still your score as Cruz dribbles it across, gets it off now to Hopper. Hopper now to Vernon. Vernon on the right side, back up top now to Hess. Hess left side to Cruz. Cruz drives it down to the baseline. Not cut off, lays it up and got it. 29-18. To Madeline. Now Kylie Bat. Off to Madeline Llewellyn. Baseline to Anna Trueblood. Cross court now to Elizabeth. Elizabeth's three-point shot is up. No good. Corralled in by Kaylee McKinley. McKinley gets it off to Bat. Bat now drives it. Dumps it down to Kaylee. Kaylee McKinley kicks it out to Madeline. Short corner now to Anna Trueblood with a little runner. No good. Kaylee McKinley with a rebound. Up and no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Haley's been working pretty hard here lately.
1:32 left in this first half. Musketeers trail by 11. As Kaylee McKinley back to the line to shoot two more free throws. Here's the first one. It's good. Have one more, Mikey, try to cut this down to a single-digit lead again. Be nice to get it down to about 5 or 6 before the half.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some stops.
Kinley's second one is up and also good. 29-20 now. 1:30 to go in this first quarter. Cruz walks it across the timeline, goes right side to number 24, Ratcliffe. It's checked into the ball game for the Rams. Now here to Hopper. Hopper to the baseline to Hess. Down to Cruz. Cruz catches it, goes up off the glass, and got it again. 31-20. True Blood for three. Got it. 31-23 now. 8-point lead.
Get a stop right here.
Here's Cruz. With it now, dribbling it out top, being guarded by Elizabeth Trueblood. Here it is, Hopper. Now back to Cruz. Cruz with it now. Right side to Radcliffe. Radcliffe back to Cruz. Down to 38. Now Hopper. Cruz with it out top. To Hopper. Back to Cruz. We're down to 20. Cruz, 15. Now going to go to work. Crosses over. Steps through. And we're going to get an offensive foul, I believe, on Cruz.
Well, I don't really agree with it, but we'll take it.
I think she kind of initiated the contact there, but it was, we didn't step in front of her either. So
if we get a bucket here, that's going to be big.
Ockle comes in. I'm assuming, sorry, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the name here, but down to 10. Here's Kylie Batt. 31-23 your score. Anna Trueblood. Down low to Kaylee McKinley. Up off the glass and got it. 2 seconds. 1. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Mikey with a score, 31-25. Musketeers with a slight run there to end this half. As we go into the locker room here with a little bit of momentum. And we'll step away, hear a word from our sponsors. Be back to you in just a moment to give you first half stats and comments from Mikey. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner Neidig, we're in it now. We are playing basketball, we're wrestling, we have wrapped up, as we know, the fall sports now into the winter sports. It's a busy, busy time. We have a lot of games. The IHSAA, we're fortunate, like a lot of states, our young men and women play literally, with the exception of Sunday, every day of the week. And it is a monumental task to put on these types of events night after night after night. Big school, small school, city school, country school, doesn't matter. There's a lot going on.
Well, first of all, it's what we do in Indiana, and we've done for many, many years, and providing a platform for student athletes to show their skills and coaches to coach and communities to gather. It is a really, that's just what's special about what we do. But, man, I tell you, Coach, I often walk in, the first person I want to go talk and thank to as I walk in the door is that person that's sitting out there with the cold weather right inside the front door. And it's cold outside, but they're sitting there selling tickets, and they've done it year in and year out for the athletic department so schools can operate events. And, I always want to get around the place. I just want to make sure those people know they're appreciated for doing what they're doing, and they're a big part of an athletic event also.
Well, they really are, because oftentimes the person you're talking about is a member of the faculty who's been at school all day long, have families themselves, and some meager $5, whatever an hour, they make a little bit of money. But they're doing this because they're aware that without the infrastructure of people like them, you can't have these events. You need the teams, you need the coaches, you need the officials, but you need the ticket takers, you need the people popping popcorn, selling the concession. You need all those people to make this experience what it is and to generate that much necessary and much needed revenue for your programs.
That's absolutely right, Coach. Revenue, and it's not anybody. They're not out there trying to make a lot of money. They're trying just to keep the lights on. The officials paid, the bus, gas in the buses, and uniforms on the kids, and so these people all choose. And I always like to say they choose to in and watch their child play. And, I just think sometimes anybody that's in public service, whether it be a coach, a teacher, or police officer, or anybody, we forget to really recognize what they do and the give back that they do for the communities. Because they're just the salt of their people who truly care about the kids that they see in the classroom every day, or whether it be in the hallway, the lunchroom, or getting on and off the bus. And I just think we all need to step back and thank those people for spending their time so children and student athletes get to play in a time-honored tradition, which is a high school education-based athletic program.
Paul Neidig with us from the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. You and I are both former athletic directors. We would not have been able to have any kind of success or be able to do our jobs without the secretaries. And I dare say those dear athletic secretaries all over our state are the unsung heroes of athletics in our entire state.
No question, no question. I was always blessed with great partners, and in the work that I've done, and athletic secretaries or assistants come in many titles, but, I can think back to Alicia when I was in Evansville, and sometimes there would be kids that's having a rough day, and that athletic secretary is consoling a kid with a hug, and it'll be all right. And that's certainly not in the job descriptions, but that's what they choose to do to help kids along the way. And they're there to care about kids and student athletes, absence of a parent.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your
We're
community.
here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup, and the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mikie sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
In the field, the right partner can make all the difference. One that's dependable, straightforward, and is there when you need them. That's LG Seeds. From our hybrids and soybean varieties to our service and support, reliability is in everything we do. Start this season right with LG Seeds. Talk to your local dealer or visit lgseeds.com for more information.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Caring people makes a difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1. 812-883-1887.
On WSLM 1220 AM. This is Eastern Musketeers basketball, presented by these sponsors. All right, welcome back here at Eastern High School as we're at the half. Musketeers trailing 31-25 to the Lady Rams of Paoli, and it was very fortunate to be down 6 right now, I feel like.
Absolutely, 100%. I feel like Paoli did a lot of things right there in that first half, Mike. Basically giving what we're giving them, they're taking advantage of, and just going to the basket, getting downhill, and I don't know how many threes that Paoli hit, but it didn't seem like it was that many.
They're 2 of 5, and they don't really shoot the ball
Yeah.
well from out there. You know, Cruz is their best shooter, and she hit 2. But you know, the thing about it is, you give up 6 offensive rebounds, and their second chance points is 8-2. That's a 6-point difference right there. Is your ball game. So you know, we got to clean that up. You know, and we got to be a little smarter with the basketball. You know, and move the basketball. Make this zone that they're playing move. When we've done that, we've been able to get inside, or we've been able to get a good outside shot. But we've got to come out here in this third quarter and bring some intensity, some energy, and act like we want to win.
And we got the fouls, Mikey, being out of position, you know, and just been a plague for us here lately. You know, we've been in foul trouble, it seems like, about every game.
Yeah, and you know, as a senior loaded team, you got to be smarter when you get to it. You go back in the ball game, and you know, we'll see who comes out here. If she comes back with Ava, or you know, if she has to try to buy some time. And you know, I don't think you can let it get much farther than 6, 8 points away out of hand, you know, without having her on the floor.
What we got going on there? Well, we got one more game Thursday night, Mikey, with the Lady Musketeers. Will be senior night for them against Henryville as they come to town, and then Friday night the boys will be at home against Springs Valley. It'll be a 6 o'clock start for that JV game, and then Saturday evening we head the boys head to Salem for a county rival matchup with the Lions. Another 6 o'clock start for the JV team there, and looks like for the starters there's going to be a little bit different look here to start this second half, Mikey, as they'll go with Llewellyn Lewis, Kylie Back, Kaya McKinley, and Elizabeth Trueblood. For the Lady Rams, they'll go with Cruz, Anderson, Hopper, Higgins, and Hess. They'll go back with their starting lineup.
It'll be our ball here to start with. You know, big possession, I think, right here. If you can get something good here, and then we got to turn it up. And I may have to go zone just to buy some time right now.
Well, here we go. Elizabeth Trueblood with it. Bailey's still in this zone. Little 1-2-2, 3-2, whatever you want to call it. What they're looking at, baseline now to Gracie Lewis. Back out to Kylie Batt. Batt with it now. Goes off to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood side to left, down to the left baseline. Now back out top to Kylie Batt. Batt goes cross court to Gracie Lewis. Ball tipped up in the air, picked off by Anderson of Paoli.
And not throw over this team. It's got to be fake and go low.
Here's Hess to the right side to Cruz. Cruz with it now, back to back out. High post here to Anderson. Anderson left side now to Higgins. Higgins drives it, goes right side to Hess. Hess walks with the basketball, no call. Goes back out to Higgins. Higgins with it now, goes to Anderson. Anderson turns and looks, squares up, spins back to the middle, gets it off to Higgins. She'll go up for the shot, no good, another foul call. That foul will be on Elizabeth Trueblood. Team's first. Trueblood's first foul. And Hopper to the line to shoot 2 for the Rams. First one is up and good. Seven-point lead by the Rams here. Second one by Hopper is also good. 33-25 is your score. 7:07 to go here in the third. Batt with it across the timeline. Batt looks cross court here to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood back to Batt. Baseline now to Gracie Lewis. Lewis dribbles to the back up top, gives it off to Kylie Batt. Batt high post here to Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn squares up, back to Kylie Batt. Cross court to Kaya McKinley. McKinley drives in. She's going to be fouled on the floor, so it'll be a Musketeer basketball underneath their own basket. Batt to trigger it in for the Musketeers. Cross court to Gracie Lewis. Lewis for a 3. Got it again. I believe she's 3 for 3 tonight, Mikey.
Yeah.
33-28. Back down to a 5-point lead now. Here's Cruz with it. Out top now to Hess. Now off to Higgins. Now Hopper. Hopper and off to Cruz. Cruz shot fake down the middle of the lane. Pulls up from the 10-footer and got it.
Got to keep them out of the lane.
Kylie Batt's going to get a call for a travel here. The turnover Musketeers as Kaylee McKinley checks in and replaces Elizabeth Trueblood. All comes into Cruz. Back out to a 7-point lead now, 35-28 with 6:07 to go here in the third. Here's Hopper with it. Short corner now to Higgins. Higgins drives the middle lane, gets it off to Anderson. Anderson left side to Hess. Now Hopper. Now Cruz. Down low to Hopper. Dumps it down to Anderson. Up off the glass, and she rolls it in. 37-28 now. Back out to a 9-point lead. Tracy Lewis with it. Kylie Batt out top. Throws it out of bounds. Turnover Musketeers. Back to the Rams. Nine-point lead, 5.5 to go here in the third. Here's Cruz. Now Hopper off to Higgins. Gets out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Rams.
Still trying to figure out what she's playing defensive. Playing a matchup or just pitching everything.
All comes into Hess. Back to Cruz. Cruz with it now to Hess. Hess drives baseline. Traveled again. No call there. Up. No good. Rebounded by Kai McKinley. Here's Batt with it now. Up ahead to Madeline. Madeline looks down low to Kaylee. Kaylee back out to Kylie Batt. Now here's Madeline Wellen for a three. Got it! 37-31. If we can get a stop down here, Mikey. I think Paoli's probably shooting about 70% from the field tonight.
What they have missed, they go get their own rebound.
Here's Cruz with it now. Cruz off the Hess. Now Higgins. Higgins spin up with the right hand. Got it. It'll be another foul and one. That foul will be on Madeline Llewellyn. Oh, back out to an 8-point lead. Free throw is up and good by Higgins. 40-31, 4:40 to go here in the third. Here's Batt. High post to Kai. Cross court to Gracie. Back to Batt. Now far side to Madeline. Madeline. Kai's got to work to get the basketball there in the middle. Out top to Kylie Batt. Right side to Madeline. Madeline fights it to the top of the key. Goes right side to Kaylee. Now tries to hit Kaya. Kaya picks it up. Now it's going to be fouled by Anderson.
Out of all that, then they get that foul call.
27 feet from the basket. Vernon set to check in for the Rams, and she'll replace Anderson that just picked up her third foul.
When you bring Ava back,
I'd say if it goes into double-digit lead again, I think you got to bring her back in. Here's Kaylee. Cross court now to Madeline. Madeline Llewellyn for three. She got it! 40-34. Let's see if the Musketeers can get a stop down here. Here's Cruz. Step through. Up off the glass. No good, but draws another foul and goes the line to shoot two more. Tries right by three white jerseys.
they're going to call it on the floor, I guess. Putting it there.
Here's Cruz to trigger it in. 3:54 to go in the third. Cruz still looking. Close to a 5-second call. Here's Higgins. Higgins from the left side. Now Hopper. Hopper spin. Back out top to Hess. Now off to Cruz. 3:46 to go here in the third. 6-point lead by the Rams. Cruz now goes to work. Kicks to Vernon. Vernon's going to let three go. No good. To be out of bounds. Musketeer basketball. Trailing by 6. 40-34. Musketeer basketball, 3:35. Ball comes into Batt. Batt across the timeline. Haley still in this zone defense. Here's Madeline. Madeline over to Gracie. Gracie shot fake. Looks for a shot. Nothing there. Goes left side now to Kylie Batt. Now the baseline to Madeline. Short corner. Try to go to Kaya McKinley and kick out of bounds. Stay with the Musketeers. So Kylie Batt here to trigger it in for the Musketeers. Get it into Kaya McKinley. Hand it back off the bat. Now to Madeline. Now Kylie with it out top. Now Gracie Lewis. Baseline to Madeline. Short corner to Kaya. Cross court to Kylie Batt. Lets three go. No good. Rebounded out there by Higgins to Paoli. Still bringing it across. Dribbles it to the right side. Gets it off to Cruz. Cruz travel. No call there. Gets it back to Hopper. Hopper now back to Cruz and stops the key. 2:51 to go here in the third. Here's Vernon with it on the left wing. Back out top to Hopper. Hopper hands it off to Cruz. Cruz now eyes a three. Nothing there. Now back to back out. Gets it off to Hopper. Hopper on the right wing. She'll dribble back out to the top. Goes to the middle of the lane. Hits a Hess on a backdoor cut. Up with a reverse layup. Got it. And one and go to the free throw line. Hess at the line to try to complete the three-point play and put this back out to another 9-point lead. Free throw is up and no good. Kaya McKinley with the rebound. I don't think Kaya's touched the basketball in a scoring position yet this third quarter, and we're down to 2:23 to go. Cross court to Madeline. There's Kaya on the short corner. She'll drive it to the baseline, kick it to the far right. Here's Gracie Lewis for a three. No good. Rebound is fought for. It's going to be out of bounds off Pale and stay with the Musketeers. Ava Souter checks back in for the Musketeers and will replace Kylie Batt. 2:11 to go here in the third quarter. Ava now trigger it in for the Musketeers. Gets it into Kaya McKinley. McKinley step through, up off the glass, got it. 42-36. Back to a 6-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Here's Cruz with it. Drives baseline. Up with it. Up off the glass again. Then Cruz back to the free throw line for another 2 free throws. Cruz's first free throw's up and good. Back out to a 7-point lead. One more coming for Jackie Cruz. Second one is up and also good. 44-36 is your score. Off to Ava Souter. Souter with it now. Across the timeline. Goes right side to Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it. Now to Ava. Ava to Madeline. Short corner now to Kaylee McKinley. Cross court now to Gracie. Out to Ava. Ava drives it down the middle. Step through. It's going to be fouled. Looks like that foul will probably be on Higgins of Paoli. No, they're going to call it on Hopper, number 20. Third foul on the Rams. 36-44 is your score. Kaya McKinley. Cross court to Ava. Ava with it now. Back to Gracie Lewis. Out top of the key. Now right side. Top of the key here to Kaya McKinley. She'll step through. Up off the glass. Got it again. 2 times she's touched it. 2 times she scored, Mike.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what he's griping about to the officials. It should have been an and one if you won anything.
44-38. 1:15 to go. Here's Hopper with it. Now Vernon. Vernon with it. Top of the key. Back to Hopper. Hopper with it now. We'll hand it off to Vernon on the right wing. Go back to back out. She's looking. Nothing there. Now goes right side to Hopper. Hopper on the wing. Back out top to Vernon. Vernon now to Hess. Back to Vernon. To Hess. Now Vernon again. Here's Hopper. Back to Vernon. Down to 45. Here's Higgins. Vernon. Thought about a three. Back to back out. Gives it off to Hopper. Hands it off to Vernon. Vernon now. It's off her. All tipped off. tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Rams with 28.1 to go here in the third. 44-38 is your score. Ball in the backcourt to Jackie Cruz here. He's being guarded by Gracie Lewis. Now, backs it back out. We're down to 17. She'll go to work, steps through. We're going to be fouled again. Foul will be on Kaylee McKinley. It'll be her third, team 6. Cruz to take it out of bounds. 14.7 seconds to go. Comes into Hess. Back to Cruz. Cruz thought about a three. Now to Hess. Top of the key to Hopper. Now right side. Now to Higgins. Higgins will drive it in from the left side. Spins it back out. Here's Cruz for a 15-footer. No good. Rebounded by Kaylee McKinley. Down to 1. Here's a shot from half court. And it's no good. That brings us to the end of the third quarter with a score of 44-38. The Rams on top of the Musketeers. We'll step away here, work from our sponsors. Be back with you just a moment to give you fourth quarter action. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on Wslm out of Salem, Indiana.
This is Becky White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello, and this is Jalen over at John Jones, and I'm here to ring in 23 with you. Here at John Jones, we are ready to help you achieve your New Year resolution. New year, new you, new car. Tired of the troubles your old ride was giving you in 22? Well, that was in the past. Make it a point to upgrade your car and ride through 23 in a safer, more reliable vehicle. We have one of the largest inventories in southern Indiana and several convenient locations for you to shop from. You can see all of our vehicles online at johnjonesautogroup.com or give us a call today at 877-473-5546. And again, this is Jalen over at John Jones. And remember, you've seen so many because they paid so little.
And now, more exciting Eastern Musketeers basketball on WSLM.
Welcome back here to Eastern High School. The Musketeers still down 6 with going into the final quarter of play. A little bit of a lineup change here for the Musketeers.
On the floor for the Musketeers is Elizabeth Trueblood, Gracie Lewis, Kylie Batt, Madeline Llewellyn, and Kaya McKinley. As Hess slides it left, out top now to Cruz. Now off to Hopper, baseline to Higgins, down low to Cruz. Cruz squares it up, kicks it over here to Hess. Hess with a shot, no good. Kaya McKinley with a rebound, no call on that foul. Up ahead now to Madeline. Musketeers with a chance to cut it in to get it as close as we've had it in a while. Here's Gracie Lewis for 3. No good. Rebounded out there by Cruz. Ball is fought for and got.
Gonna be a timeout.
Timeout, Paoli. Be a 30-second timeout, Mikey.
It's, jinxed her a while ago saying she hadn't missed one. She's missed her last 2, but it's a good look. I mean, that was good ball movement, good look right there. We got to stop down here the first time what we need. I think if you can get it to a one-possession game, keep putting pressure on them, you're going to give yourself an opportunity. But it's 6-3 on fouls. I mean, they've been the advantage of the fouls all night long.
All night long. I know in the first half, Mikey, they shot 14 free throws in the first half to our 9. And I know there's an advantage to them in this half already. I'm not sure what it is, but so big advantage from the free throw end. 7:26 to go in the ball game. Paoli basketball leading by 6, 44-38 as Cruz brings it across the timeline. Now goes right side to Hopper. Hopper with it now, looking inside. She'll bring it back out top and give it off to Cruz. Cruz with it, right side to Higgins. She'll drive it down the baseline. We're going to get another foul call. That'll send them to the line now for 1-and-1. It'll be Higgins to the line.
Wish I had these officials last night.
So Higgins with a 1-and-1 here. He eyes the free throw. It's on the way, and she rolls it in. more coming here for Higgins. Try to push this back out to an 8-point lead, and it's good. 46-38, 7:10 to go in the ball game.
I don't think you can leave Ava over there. She's still at 3 fouls. You got to go.
Here's Kylie to Elizabeth. Elizabeth now off to Ty McKinley for a 3. Got it! 46-41. 6:51. Ball down to Anderson. Out of bounds. That's going to be Musketeer basketball.
The basketball has to go through Ty McKinley right now.
46-41. 6:48 to go. Kylie back with the basketball. Hale is still in this 3-2 zone. Out top here to Kylie. Right side to Elizabeth. Back out top to Kylie Bat. Bat looks left. Now goes left to Gracie Lewis. Back to Kylie Bat at the top of the key. Here's Elizabeth Trueblood. She'll drive the baseline. Goes up underneath the basket and got it and one. (46-43) is your score now, with a chance to cut this down to 2 with a free throw from Elizabeth Trueblood. As Vernon set to check in for the Rams, she'll come in and replace Hopper of Paoli. Trueblood's free throw is up, no good. Rebound comes out of there to Higgins of Paoli. Now Hess with it out top of the key. 3-point lead, 6:19 to go. Now Cruz down the middle of the lane. Goes up, steps through, up off the glass. No good. Kaya McKinley with the rebound, and that'll be a number 4 on Anderson. That's why you got a block out right there, Mike.
Right.
Got a good block out on her.
Now you got to go at her. She's got 4.
Now here's Lewis. Back to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood at the top of the key. Here's Kylie Bat. Dribbles in the middle of the lane. Kicks it right side to Madeline. Back out top to Elizabeth. Here's Kylie Bat again. She'll drive down the middle of the lane. Tied up. Looks like a foul to me, Mikey. As Higgins comes away with the basketball. Off to Hess. Now Higgins. Out here to Vernon. Vernon now looking for Cruz. Nothing there. Back out top to Hess. Hess loses the handle. We're going to have a foul called on Cruz. That'd be Cruz's third, team 6, so the Musketeers will be in the bonus also from here on out as Anderson sets out and is replaced by number 24, Radcliffe of Paoli. Musketeers with another shot to tie this thing up with a 3. Off to Trueblood. Ava Souter still out of the ball game. Elizabeth Trueblood with it. Out top to Bat. Bat thought about a 3. Now goes high post here to Madeline Llewellyn. Out to Elizabeth. Now Kylie Bat. She'll let 3 go. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Kaya McKinley. McKinley in. Up off the glass. No good. Ball is fought for. Come up by Gracie Lewis. And we'll reset the offense again. Here's Kylie Bat. Off to Elizabeth with a long 3. No good. They got to quit holding her down there.
Yeah.
They got
not the shot we really wanted right there.
Not a 27-footer. So we're under 5 here. Still trailing by 3. 46-43. Rams on top of the Musketeers. Here's Cruz with it. Cruz now. Back out. We got to guard him. We got to get out and guard him. Now Cruz will go in. Step through. Shots blocked away. Come out of there by Elizabeth Trueblood. We got to go. Up the floor here. Off to Kaya McKinley. McKinley drives down the middle lane. Steps through. Going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. As Cruz took a little bit of a fall down here on the other end. A little bit shaken up, looks like. Fouls on both teams now, with McKinley at the line to shoot 2. Try to cut this thing, Mikey, down to a 1-point lead. I the first one. It's on the way, and it's good. Here comes Anderson. Anderson will come in with 4 fouls and replace Ratcliffe.
I think he knows the importance right now having to have her on the floor.
Henley with 1 more. Try to cut it to 1. Second one is up. No good. Rebounded out there by Vernon of Paoli. 46-44 is your score with 4:17 to go here in this contest. Cruz will walk it across. Elizabeth Trueblood. Now we're going to have to dig deep, Mikey. We're going to see what we're made of right now. Here's Hess with it. Slides to left, Higgins with it now, drives down the middle of the lane, goes left side now to Anderson. Anderson will drive it down the middle of the lane, right side now to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe handed it off to Hess. Hess, we're going to have another foul called on Gracie Lewis. Be another 1-and-1 as Hess will be at the line shooting free throws. First one by Hess is good. Hess with 1 more coming to her, try to push this out to a 4-point lead. Second one is up and also good. 48-44, 3:49 to go. Here's Trueblood with it. Back out top here to Gracie Lewis, now Trueblood. Now to Kylie Batt. Kylie Batt top of the key, left side now to Gracie, now to Kai McKinley. Cross court here to Kylie. Kylie for a 3. No good. Ball is fought for as Higgins comes out there with the rebound. 3:25 to go. Probably going to start taking the air out of the ball now, Mikey. 48-44 is your score. Hess with it at the top of the key. Crosses over, looking for Cruz. Cruz is going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot another 1-and-1. Jackie Cruz at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Free throw is up and no good. As Ava Souders checking back in and will replace Elizabeth Trueblood. 3:11 to go here in this contest. Musketeers still trailing by 4. Batt with it now. Across the timeline. Right side to Llewellyn. Llewellyn with it. Out top of the key to Gracie. High post now to Kai McKinley. Back to Kylie. Out top to Gracie. Right side to Madeline. Madeline Llewellyn. Now Kai McKinley. McKinley looking inside. Gets it inside to Ava Souder. Souder now with it. Right side to Madeline. Here's Kylie Batt for another 3. No good. Ball's rebounded out there by Higgins. Here's Jackie Cruz now. We're under right at 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Higgins. Drives the baseline off her foot. It's going to be Musketeer basketball. I think we've got to have a good possession right here.
Well, I'm okay with Kylie's shots, but they haven't fell, so you've got to find another option.
Yeah, they've been good shots, no doubt about it. I think you got to work it around a little bit, get the defense moving. To your point, we got it in there to Ava there that last possession, but work it out one more time, get them moving a little bit more, and I think we can get a good shot in there. Down to 2.5 minutes, 4-point lead. Ava Souder with it. Souder with it now. At the top of the key to Madeline. Now Kai McKinley. McKinley's going to let 3 go. Banks it in! 48-47 now is your score. Musketeers trailing by 1. 2:12 to go here in this ball game. Jackie Cruz with it out top. Being guarded by Kylie Batt. Cruz with it now. Still dribbling the basketball over here in the corner. Now goes to Hopper. Hopper now is going to drive baseline. Gets cut off. Dumps it down low to Higgins off the glass and got it. Timeout, Coach Cruz. 50-47. 1:47 to go here in this ball game. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. Actually, Mikey, it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it here, buddy.
Well, we just got caught ball watching right there, and still a one-possession game. Still plenty of time left. We're in the bonus as well, so you've got to attack and try to get something downhill. But if you watch them, they shift so hard. If you hit the top and reverse it quick, you got a shot, or they're flying at you. You can drive off that. Then you can get it to Kyle off a dub down or something like that. Down here, I think we got to switch some matchups up a little bit and see what we can do. But I think you got to start going a little bit offense, defense as well.
So Musketeer basketball with 1:47 to go here in the ball game, trailing by 3, 50-47. Here's Kylie Batt with it. Off to Ava Souter. Now Gracie Lewis on the right wing, back out top to Souter. Now Kylie Batt. Batt with it now. Left side now to Gracie. Down low to Kaya McKinley.
Anderson Smith.
And that'll be Anderson Smith. She'll be done, and that'll send Kaya McKinley to the line to shoot two. Or shoot a 1-on-1, excuse me.
Well, and that's what quick ball reversal did.
Kaya McKinley at the line for a 1-on-1. As Vernon come in and replace her. And Elizabeth Trueblood will come in and replace Madeline Llewellyn. There's your offense defense, Mikey.
Yeah, and I like this. I would probably, we got to make sure everybody's got their matchups.
Emily at the line, free throw is up and good. Cuts it to a 2-point game with a chance to cut it to 1 here. 50-48 is your score, 1:34 to go in the contest.
If I'm not mistaken, number 2's a freshman, kind of put a little pressure on her, see how she handles.
Second one by McKinley is no good. 2-point game, 1:31 to go here in the ball game. Here's Elizabeth, guarding Cruz now. Cruz. Back out top. Off now to Hess. Hess with it, being guarded by Ava Souter. We're down to 1:15. Now off to Hopper. Hopper looks inside, nothing there. Now gets it back off to Cruz, and Cruz will be fouled by Elizabeth Trueblood. That'll send Cruz to the line to shoot 2, Mikey.
Not who we really want to send to the line.
As Paoli is in the double bonus now, as Madeline Llewellyn's going to check in after this first free throw. 1:10 to go. Jackie Cruz at the line. She eyes the first free throw. It's up and good. Madeline Llewellyn checks in and will replace Elizabeth Trueblood. Cruz with one more to push this out to a 2-possession game. Second one is up and no good. Offensive rebound by Higgins, and there's another foul called. Hopper, with the offensive rebound.
I mean, we don't even know what we're shooting free throws, and we got a 5th foul here. I mean,
so Kaylee McKinley will come in and replace Madeline, and just fouled out with her 5th foul. This will put Hopper at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Hopper eyes the first free throw. It's up and good.
I mean, you got to miss off the second free throw. You can't. That's about the 3rd offensive rebound off a free throw.
Second one from Hopper is also good. Back out to a 5-point lead with 1:08 to go. Musketeers got to go quick now. Here's Batt. To Souter, back out top to Batt. Batt, right side. Now here's Ava Souter for a 3. It's going to be short and rebounded by Jackie Cruz to Paoli. Run to 50 seconds. Foul will be called on, I believe. Kylie Batt will send Cruz back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Jackie Cruz at the line again. 5-point lead, 53-48. First free throw is up and good. here from Cruz to try to put it out to a 3-possession game and probably out of reach for the Musketeers. Second one is up and good. 55-48. Ellie Rams on top. Here's Souter with it. To Gracie. Back to Ava.
Gotta
Down
go.
to 43. Ava down the middle. Step through. Up off the glass. Got it. 55-50. We're going to get another foul. Going to be on Ava Souter. It'll be her fourth. Team's 25th.
Yeah.
I don't know how many fouls it is. Seems like 25, but
Well, you got 13 this half, and I can see it right here, so you're probably pretty close.
Vernon at the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Makes it a 6-point ball game. 34 seconds to go in this contest. Second one by Vernon is also good. Timeout, Coach Cruz. Be a full timeout. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. Be back to you in just a moment. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Hoop season is back on WSLM. Whether you're listening to local high school girls and boys basketball, IU or Purdue men's basketball, or the Indiana Pacers, you'll need to get dialed in to the WSLM Sports Zone to follow all the action this season. And what better way to enjoy the game on WSLM than to pair it with great food from Papa John's? Go to your Papa John's app to order for pickup or delivery. Call 812-883-3369 or stop in at their location at the corner of Main and Hackberry Street. Either way, stop in for a hot, fresh pizza, breadsticks, wings, or desserts, and a cold drink today. And keep your radio tuned to WSLM for hoops action all season long. And to hear more great specials from your Papa John's in Salem.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers trail by 7 with 34 seconds to go in the contest. Gonna need a quick one, a steal, and another one to try to even give yourself an opportunity.
Here we go, 34 seconds. Here's Ava with the basketball. Down the floor, hits the screen, goes right side. Here's Gracie Lewis for a 3, and she buries it. 57-53. There's Hess, and now. That will be Ava's 5th foul. Elizabeth Trueblood will come in and replace her. Going to send Jackie Cruz back to the line to shoot 2. Didn't do a very good job down here denying that pass in.
No, and I don't know if they were expecting a timeout or what.
Cruz's first free throw was good. Makes it a 5-point game. Cruz with one more coming to her. Second one is up and also good. Timeout, Coach Drury. Be a full timeout. Step away here. Another word from our sponsors. You're listening to Musketeer Basketball, WSLM, out of Salem, Indiana.
Wrap up your year with holiday savings at Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg. If you're looking to buy the perfect gift for that special person on your Christmas list this year, then the Billy Martin Store is the place to go to give the gift that can be used year after year. We have so many nice items on our display floor to choose from at everyday low prices. From furniture, appliances, and flooring, we're sure you'll find that perfect item. So this Christmas season, sit back and relax in comfort as you entertain your guests. Billy Martin Store can offer you free Christmas layaway, free delivery and setup. We do stand behind what we sell if a problem should occur. We would like to thank everyone for your support that you give to us year after year. And from our families to your family, we wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Billy Martin Store is family owned and operated since 1859. And we are located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to give us a call at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
Welcome back here to Eastern High School. The Musketeers getting ready to inbound it.
Ball comes into Kylie Babb. Little full-court pressure, cross court to Kaylee. Here's Kyle McKinley. Up off the glass. Got it. timeout. Coach Drury with 10.8 to go. It'd be a 4-point ball game, 59-55. Be a 30-second timeout, I believe, Mikey, so we'll keep it here.
Well, that's the best I've seen us break a press.
That's the first time they've pressed tonight, isn't it?
I mean, you know, you got to get a 5-second count here, try to get a bucket, you know, and then she still has 2 timeouts left. So if you can get a steal and score, you can get a quick timeout, you still give yourself an opportunity. You know,
Go ahead.
I don't know that you don't pull. Well, defensively, that's probably maybe your best lineup on the floor right now.
It'll be Paoli basketball with 10.8 to go here in this ball game. Musketeers trailing by 4 as Hess set the triggered in for the Lady Rams. Here's Hess looking. We'll get it into Cruz, and it's going to be fouled by Kylie Batt, and Cruz back to the line for 2 more free throws. 9.4 to go. Haley makes this long walk back down here. Cruz will be the only one down here for the Rams. Cruz eyes the first free throw. It's up and good.
She's had a big night for him.
Yeah, she has.
I know she had 16 at the half.
I'd say she's got every bit of that this half. And most of them from the free throw line.
Yeah.
5-point lead, 60-55. Second one by Cruz is also good. 6-point lead, 61-55, 9.4. Ball comes into Kylie Batt. Down to 7. Gets the screen. Down the middle of the lane. Up with the shot. No good. Rebounded out of there by Cruz. And she'll be fouled, and it's going to be no foul called as that brings us to the end of the ball game with a final score for here from Eastern tonight. Lady Rams come in here and defeat the Lady Musketeers 61-55. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. We'll be back to you in just a moment, give you final thoughts and stats from Mikey. You're listening to WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Wouldn't it be great to find a dealer that puts their customer satisfaction over their profits? Well, you have. Lady Gilstrap Motors in Salem, Indiana has been your hometown Ford dealership for over 80 years. No hassle, no pressure, and ranked in the top 6% nationwide for customer service. Specializing in Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Eddie Gilstrap Motors is your one-stop shop for your sales, service, and auto body repair needs. Visit us today at EddieGilstrapMotors.com or come see us at 207 South Main Street, downtown Salem, Indiana.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Do you dread the alarm clock? Do you feel like you haven't slept when you hit the snooze? Do others complain about your snoring? Treating adults, children, and teens, Dr. Emily Servance with Schneck Sleep Medicine is specially trained to help you get the most restful sleep possible. Snoring, restless legs, sleep apnea, night terrors, insomnia, all common signs of a sleep disorder. If you think you have a sleep problem, talk to your physician about a referral to Schneck Sleep Medicine. Schneck Sleep Medicine. SchneckMed.org.
If you're looking to man up in the new year, try Turning Point Church at 899 West McLean Avenue in Scottsburg. There'll be a Man Up conference for all men on January the 21st at Turning Point. A free breakfast will be from 7:45 to 8:30 and a free lunch at noon. Come see Pastor John Jackson and their congregation at Turning Point, a place for second chances and new beginnings. Regular service time are Sundays at 10 a.m., Tuesday prayer time at 7 p.m., and Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and online at Turning Point Church, Scottsburg.com for upcoming events, class times, and more. Also, Turning Point will be having a food giveaway for the community on January the 9th and January the 23rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or until the food runs out.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers fall 61-55 to the Lady Rams. And, this one's one that you kind of come in, feeling like you had a good opportunity to win, and it's down to some simple fundamental things that we just didn't execute, to be honest.
No, and it all goes back to the first half, in my opinion, Mikey. I mean, you look here at the box score, we played them even in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, it still, the free throws were a big disadvantage for us again, like they were against Silver Creek last Saturday night. We got to quit fouling. I mean, that's just, we're in foul trouble seems like every night, and we're going to have to fix that before next Tuesday night, or it's going to be a short tournament, being honest with you.
I agree. I mean, we're a step slow from being in the right spot in rotation, letting drivers straight line drive us. I mean, you can't do that kind of stuff. I mean, we got to do a better job, and we just got to get down and grind.
And hats off to Coach Cruz and the Lady Rams. I mean, Jackie Cruz had a well of a game tonight, with 27 points. She's their go-to player. She took care of the thing at the end of the game there by taking care of the ball and then going to the line and hit. I believe she went perfect free throw line there, stretch of the game there.
Right, I agree. I mean, she's their go-to, and when your leader gets 3 fouls early, and you got to take your best probably defender off of her, it changes your whole matchup. We went with a different lineup, they went with a different lineup, and he's been here. I know he's been here 3 to 4 times to watch us, and he had us well scouted. But the disappointing part for me is just the lack of execution on the defensive end and on the board. That's why it takes so long to get Kaya involved.
Yeah, I agree, Mikey. I mean, you looked at it there. I think it was in the third quarter. He made the comment about giving her touches, and she touched the ball. I think 3 straight times down the floor. Had 7 points with a 3-pointer. But
she had to end up with 14 in the second half. So that was probably in the last 10 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah.
So I see what happens. You could hopefully come in here and play Thursday night, weather permitting. Hopefully it'll all work out where we get to play that. And you got to come to work tomorrow. I mean, you got to grind it out. You got to figure this out. You got to want to figure it out. That's the disappointing thing right now is how many of these girls are, put the chip on their shoulder and saying, everybody's wrote us off the sectional. And, right now, the way we're playing, you can't blame them.
Nope.
But I'll run through these stats real quick, and we'll send it back to the station. Once again, leading the way for Paoli, it was Jackie Cruz with 27, Carly Higgins with 13, Riley Anderson with 7, and then 4 apiece was Hess and Hopper for a total of 61. They shot 51.7% from the field, 33.3% from the three-point line, and 78.4% from the free throw line. They were 29 of 37 from the free throw line. That's a big differential there, where we were 9 of 14. The Musketeers were led in scoring by Kai McKinley's 21, Tracy Lewis with 4 threes for 12, and then Elizabeth Trueblood with 5, Ava Sider with 2, Kylie Batt with 3, Madeline Llewellyn with 6, Kaylee McKinley with 6 for a total of 55. Musketeers shot 47.4% from the field, 43.5% from the three-point line, which, to me, you got to live with 43% from the three-point line. And then 64.3% from the free throw line and 9 of 14 there. Second chance points, the Musketeers were outscored 10-2. So, between 29-9 on made free throws and the second chance points, I mean, it's night and day where it's at.
Yep, it sure is. I don't know if we're going to get Coach Drew tonight, so probably finish things up here, Mike, and go ahead and send it back to the station.
Sounds good to me.
But we got Thursday night again, Henryville here's 6 o'clock start for JV. Friday night here for the boys for Springs Valley, 6 o'clock start. And Saturday evening up at Salem, county rival, JV start at 6. But for Mikey and Wes, we're going to send it back to the station. And thank you for listening. Final score here again tonight from Eastern. The Paoli Lady Rams come away with a victory, 61-58 over our Lady Musketeers. And for Mikey and Wes, you've been listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana. And we say God bless and good night.